one of Vlogmas. Wow, we really are getting there now, aren't we? Right, you're going to have to excuse the state of my room. It's an absolute tip. So last night, not last night, this morning, I went to the gym, and it's the first time I've gone to the gym since a couple of weeks ago because I've been poorly and everything, and it was quite a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I really did struggle with it this morning, but I think it's done me good to go, and yeah, it's got everything moving and working, and I was a bit out of breath, so I definitely think I need to get back to it after Christmas, that's for sure. Anyway, I thought I would just very quickly, probably the eagle-eyed of you out there will see that I have got on my Sew Over Estelle dress. So it's still not finished, it's still in the state that I left it last night. Wow, it's really windy. Curtains blowing in. So the neckline still hasn't been done. I am just going to turn it over and stitch it down. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it. I quite like the neckline on this. I think it's quite flattering. Feels like it's a bit skew-iff. There we go. So I thought I would just very quickly show you what I've got so far. It's not finished. The side looks a bit funny. I still haven't cut off the overlocking thread from the sleeves yet, and I obviously haven't hemmed them or anything, but I'll show you what it's looking like so far. I have just shown my girls, who have said, oh mum, it looks really, really lovely, and John kind of went, oh yeah, so yes, nice, and I said, oh, do you not like it? And he went, no, it's lovely. And he was very vague about it, and I said, oh, is it because it's old-fashioned, because it's velvet? And he went, well, it is quite old-fashioned. And I said, oh, does it look a little bit old lady? And he went, no, but he wasn't very convincing. And now I'm a bit worried that I've made a really dated dress, but I've seen other people in this and I think it looks lovely, so I'd really value your opinion if you don't mind. Obviously just bear in mind it's not finished. So it is nice. I think it's a nice length. It sort of comes to mid calf, I would say. Like I say, all sewn up on this side, still needs hemming, and this bit here, there's a bit sticking out because it's not sewn down properly, but this is going to be the slit. Now it's going to be about an inch lower than that by the time I've sewn it together, but it has got quite a nice slit in it. I think that's quite a nice look. Not too high up, but high enough just to give it a little bit of whoop whoop. I quite like the tie, and because it's velvet and the nap of the velvet rubs against each other, don't need to tie this twice. So normally you would tie this over a couple of times because it's got this really weird sort of flappy bit, but because of the nap of the velvet, I can just tie that once and that will just sit really nicely. The girls have said to me, Mum, it's not old-fashioned at all. It's really lovely and I think it looks nice. And don't ask Dad for an opinion again, is what they said to me. And one of my daughters said, would Kate Middleton wear it? And I said, well, I don't know, yeah, probably. Well, there you go then, you like Kate Middleton. So I went, oh, okay. So I'd value your opinion. I mean, it's too late, this is what I'm wearing Christmas Day now anyway, so I'm really hoping it is okay. So I've just had a shower and I've washed my hair. Oh my gosh, look at those greys, look how awful that is. I am going to the hairdressers this afternoon, so I'm just going to quickly blast off my hair so it's dry, and they're going to get rid of all those pesky grey hairs. I can't believe I'm showing you this. Anyway, so I'm going to get all of that done. I think today I've decided I wanted to wait before I wore this because I want to show you properly, but I did record my vlog yesterday to share with you between Christmas and New Year about all my recent makes and going into detail about each one and sizing and any problems and etc. And I wanted to wait until that video was out before I shared properly with you my blanket flight suit, but do you know what, I think today's the day. I'm going to wear it. I really want to wear it, and I've decided I'm going to wear it with a roll neck top underneath it so it's a bit warmer, because obviously it's short sleeve. So I will share that with you in a little bit, but I won't go into big detail because obviously I want to go into that in my other vlog. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to go now, blast my hair, get changed, and I'm going to go to the hairdressers, get rid of these greys, and then when I come back, I'm going to finish this dress and I'm going to open up my advent calendars that I have here. I'm a little bit gutted. I don't go onto Facebook huge amounts, but I when I got home from the gym this morning, I had my breakfast and I had a really big cup of tea, and while I was sat there having my cup of tea, I've got another cup of tea here now, which I'm going to have a bit of, but when I got home, I was sat having my cup of tea and I thought, oh, I'll just have a little scroll, because I don't do that very often, and I think I've seen what today's gift is and I'm a little bit gutted. So it's fine because it looks very nice, but I'm like, oh, I kind of wanted the surprise. It's a bit of a shame. So just spoiler alert, if you've got the Pink Door, Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar, don't go on Facebook and look at their Facebook group page today, because somebody, I think, has posted a picture of it. And obviously I'll be opening Karen's as well. Anyway, right, I really am going to go now, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hi, so I've had my hair done. I'm very pleased. It's looking very shiny and healthy now, and those pesky horrible greys have gone. I still can't believe I shared that with you this morning. Anyway, I just got completely blown around trying to get back to the car. So all of what she's just done was looking lovely, but it's now all like gone haywire again. Right, I'm gonna go home because I didn't have very much for my dinner. In fact, I didn't really have any dinner. I suddenly realised that I was going to the hairdressers over lunchtime and didn't have time to eat anything. So I downed some absolute utter rubbish. So I'm going to go home and have some lunch. John is home from work and he's saying, do I fancy popping somewhere and just having a little mooch around? A few days before Christmas, that's going to be quite hellish, isn't it? Anyway, might do that. We might pop over to my mum and dad's as well. So I will keep you posted as to what I'm doing, but I'll speak to you later. Bye. Hello. So I've just got back from seeing my mum and dad, and John and I and Amy popped into Next to go and have a little scoot around. And Amy really wanted to try on a dress. She's thinking about knitting a full length dress, and she's a bit nervous about it because you have to start from the bottom up. Because I said, oh, why don't you just start knitting it, and when it gets to the jumper length, if you think it won't look right, don't knit the dress. But she said, no, this dress has to be knitted from the bottom up. So she wanted to go and try on a jumper dress to see what it felt like and if she liked it, and I think the conclusion is she does like it, so that's good. And we just wanted to get out of the house for a little bit, although I have just realised I was meant to phone a friend of mine this afternoon. So Kelly, if you're watching, I'm really, really sorry. I completely forgot, which is really terrible of me, but I'm going to call her back either later tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, sorry about that. So I'm just going to show you what I've got on. I did have a coat on earlier, which I've taken off, but I've got my blanket flight suit, and I love my blanket flight suit. And I've got it on with a True Bias Nico top, which is just like a rolled neck top. I don't think you can see that, can you? It's ribbed jersey. Anyway, it's ribbed jersey. It's very, very thin, lightweight fabric, and it's just like a really nice base layer underneath this flight suit, and I absolutely love it. I'm not going to tell you huge amounts about it because I am doing my video on things I've made recently, which will be out between Christmas and New Year. So John has decided that we're not cooking tea tonight. We've got a pub really, really close by to us, which we don't ever actually go to. I don't really know why we don't. But he said, you know what, we're not cooking tonight. Let's go over and see if we can get a pub meal. So that's what we're going to go and do, because Katie and Ellen are both out, or they are going out. And it's just me and Amy and John. So we thought that might be quite nice. So I think we're going to go and do that. Anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye. Hello. So we have just got home from the pub. I was a hardened drinker, had a whole pint of lemonade. What did you have?
I had a pint of Rattler.
You had a pint of Rattler. And the food was okay. It was all right. It saved us cooking.
We didn't cook it. We've got no dishes.
That's true. Yeah, so it's all right. So what are you going to be doing for the rest of the evening?
My plan is to create a holiday for next year. That's upside down, is it? Or does that come out the right way?
I don't know, actually. It's not upside down.
So, planning a bit of a tour of Britain for March. next year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
I'm partway through. I've done this much so far.
Look,
on the back of an envelope.
Back of an envelope. Yeah, true John style. That's very good. So that's what John's doing. I thought it'd be nice for John to come in and say hello on the video, seeing as Katie, Amy, Ellen and Lottie have been involved in the video. And I said he could stay with me while I opened up my advent calendars. So, advent calendar number 1, the Andrea Beyond the Pink Door one, day number 21. Now I said, I think there's been a sneaky peek of this on the Facebook group this morning. So, and from feeling the box, I think what I've seen is right. So I think this is a bar of chocolate, but let's have a little look.
Oh, pick the right night then.
You pick the right night. It doesn't mean just because you're here opening it doesn't mean you can eat it. I'll share it. So, it's a box. Maybe it's not a chocolate bar.
It's not.
Oh, it's not. Oh, sorry.
That's it.
Oh, well, I totally take back what I said then. Whatever was on the Facebook group this morning is completely unrelated to what I thought then. So I obviously didn't read it properly. This is a very nice coaster. And it says, fill your life with adventures and friends. Oh, that's nice. Oh, especially going to go on an adventure around the UK. There we go. Where are we going to plan to go to?
Oh,
all the way up to Scotland. You're
gonna have a weekend in Dundee.
Weekend in Dundee, and then so up one side of the country and back down again.
Yeah, we're gonna go up via Wales.
So
eventually get to Dundee and Scotland.
So having some
and
adventures.
Then we'll come back the other way.
Oh, so shall I actually show you?
It's not a bad idea to show you.
Shall I show you what's on here? So isn't that pretty? I really like that. And if anybody knows me well enough, they know I love a cup of tea. So you do need a coaster to put your cup of tea on, don't you? That's lovely. I've got 2 now. I've got a Christmas one and this one. I love that. That's absolutely beautiful. And it says, East of India, designed in Britain, wobbly round coaster, adventures and friends. Oh, I love that. That's really lovely. Thank you very much, Andrea. And sorry for saying that I thought I'd had a spoiler this morning on the advent calendar. So on to the last one, and that is the one from Karen, who's So Little Time. So I'm doing a bit of a guessing game. I'm trying to guess what this is.
Right.
It's on a piece of cardboard. It doesn't smell. I want to say this is buttons or something. Do you want to have a little guess? Do you want to see if you can guess?
There's definitely a button.
But yeah, you're nearly ripping the paper.
So yes, I think it's buttons.
You think it's buttons? So right, shall we have a little look? See if it's buttons. It's exciting, isn't it?
Barely contain myself.
Oh dear me. Oh, I can see pigeon wishes, so I reckon it's definitely buttons. Oh, they are lovely. Oh, they are really lovely. Look at those. Can you see those? Hopefully the light's not shining on them too much. So they're very iridescent, the pearlescently sort of turquoisey mottled colour. Oh, they're really lovely. Thank you so much, Karen. I really, really like those. So I've had quite a few buttons this advent. So nice that I've got a nice few to add to my collection, because I don't go out and buy buttons very often. So it's nice. Fantastic, thank you so much. Well, that's it for today. I don't think I'm going to do very much more now. I think I'm going to go and take my makeup off and get into my pyjamas, actually.
Yeah.
Watch some telly.
Good.
And you're going to carry on planning our trip to Dundee and back.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed day 21. I'll see you for day 22 tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.